play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Reign of Chaos.
MiniWargamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com, here with Aaron of Cool Guys Nation. Welcome, Wargamers, to another Reign of Chaos battle report. In this particular battle, we're going to be focusing on the Thousand Sons.
I'm going to kill them.
Are you going to kill them?
Yeah, we're going to focus on their demise.
You think your Sisters of Silence are better than the Thousand Sons?
Well, we'll see.
I don't think they are.
I think they are.
I think that's actually a really good counter to what I have, but we shall see. I've never actually fought them before.
And I've never actually played them.
And I've never actually fielded the list that I'm fielding right now, because I'm usually Khorne, but now I'm Tzeentch. Smells good?
Purple or blue?
Let's take a look at the armies. 2,000 points of Sons of Magnus. Thousand Sons Grand Coven is what you're looking at right now. I'm extremely excited. This is a beautiful paint job from Tulun's Painting Studio Commission. My friend Ryan Hamar, awesome painter. I'm so excited to be fielding Magnus. Let's take a look at the formations in this Grand Coven. The War Cabal is my core formation in this detachment, and part of the War Cabal, you're supposed to bring a Sorcerer, or you can bring Armand, Demon Prince, or an Exalted Sorcerer. I chose to bring a Sorcerer for points efficiency, and he is leading this core formation, not leading the army. He's not the Warlord, but he's leading the formation. He doesn't have any special upgrades other than the fact that he is Tzeentch favored, and that he will be doing nicely favored of Tzeentch things, such as casting force on himself and the unit that he's a part of, so as to increase their invuln save by 1. That is awesome. I'm not used to that. I love life. I've got 2 squads of Ultramarines. They are 10-man squads, so as to unlock the Soul Reaper cannons in each squad. That's Strength 5, AP 3 with Shred. Heavy 4 on top of that, which is even more scary, and there's 2 in each squad of Ultramarines. Each will be riding in a Rhino with upgraded dozer blades, because I don't want to be able to get mad at them if they fail difficult terrain rolls, because they have a second chance. Because Tzeentch is about the changing of ways, and he likes giving people second chances. Would you agree? No, you wouldn't agree? Okay. I've got another sorcerer in this list. It's actually 1 to 3 sorcerers, and then there's 1 sorcerer on top of it. He's part of the 1 of 3 sorcerers that I must choose. Again, no upgrades on this guy. Points efficient, that's what I'm doing. Scarab Occult Terminators. I love these guys. I got a lot of these painted up, bringing a fraction of what I got, and I'm very excited to bring just this fraction. They as well have a Soul Reaper cannon. And in addition to this, Hellfire Missile Rack, which is Strength 8, AP 3, Heavy 2. So that's pretty sweet. The Combi Bolters on the other Scarab Occult Terminators have Combi Bolt Infernal Bolts in them, which means they're also AP 3. By the way, these Ultramarines also have the Infernal Bolts. So they're all AP 3, so please drop pod into my play area so that I can rapid fire AP 3 bolters. That's all I gotta say. That's it. It's a good face. I like the reaction already, and the smile is excellent for people. Auxiliary choice, Legion Armory formation consists of 1 Land Raider. I'm able to bring that in a Thousand Sons detachment, which is pretty cool, because normally I would just default to bringing a spawn, but there is no option for just a single spawn as an auxiliary choice in this detachment. But they do grant access to all of the war engines, demon engines that you can think of that you would want in your life of happiness. What you see is what you get on this Land Raider. We got Twin Link Glass Cannons on the side, Twin Link Heavy Bolter up top, and he has a Dozer Blade upgrade, because again, I don't want to fail stuff, and I don't want Tzeentch to laugh unnecessarily. He laughs at many things, but not at this guy failing terrain. Last but not least is the Lord of the Legion. It is Magnus the Red, the Primarch himself, Demon Primarch of Tzeentch. I am bringing him in this list. He's very expensive, 655 points. I say very, he's relatively expensive. He's not actually very, he's more expensive than the average bear. He's like 1/3 of my army. literally, so I'm happy to bring him. I only fielded him once in a game. This is the true, proper game that I am fielding him in, so I'm counting this as the first time I'm bringing him because it's the actual painted model. It's not a proxy of him. The other time was a proxy. He was Market Daved, but he likes the Market Zinch better in Market Dave because he's preferential to his demon god. I'm just very excited to bring him. Looking in your eyes as I'm saying this, by the way. If I said 655 points, I actually meant 650. Because he has no upgrades that I can give him. He is the warlord, and because he's the warlord, because he would have to be, it's not only narrative appropriate, but it is actually accurate to anything that he would be a part of. There's no way that he wouldn't be the warlord in the army that he was attached to. They would follow him. They are his sons after all, so this is perfect. And that is 2,000 points of Sons of Horus. They're not Sons of Horus, they're Sons of Magnus. That's blasphemy.
2,000 points of this MiniWarGaming Space Marine chapter, but they're actually Ultramarines, and we have an allied detachment of Sisters. We have 3 formations. The first formation is an armored task force consisting of 3 squads. One is a squad of 3 predators with las cannons, which means that so long as 3 of them are alive, we get tank hunter and monster hunter. Then we have 1 whirlwind all by itself, and we have 2 vindicators. Everything has dozer blades and extra guns, just in case you get weapon destroyed. And of course, it is led by a tech marine who gets +1 for fixing the vehicles, and the entire squad ignores crew shaken and crew stunned. Within 12 inches of the tech marine, I believe. Ignores crew shaken and crew stunned within 6 inches of the tech marine, 12-inch diameter. Combined arms attachment is up next. I was thinking about putting in a battle demi company, but it got too complicated with the points, so I just kept it simple. The warlord and the HQ for the combined arms is a chaplain. Next we have 2 regular TAC Marine squads. One has an axe, the other is going to be with the chaplain. They both have flamers and veteran sergeants, and then my rhinos have guns and dozer blades. In the combined armed attachment, we also have a dreadnought with assault cannon and power fist, and he will be riding a drop pod. The second formation is a small Skyhammer Annihilation Force. This force I can choose to deploy via Deep Strike either turn 1 or turn 2, and they all come onto the board. I also get Relentless for my Devastator squads, and I can charge turn 1 for the Assault Marines. On top of that, if the Devastator squad targets a unit, they have to take a leadership test on 3d6. If they fail, they go to ground, they don't run, in which case the Assault Marines get to re-roll failed hit rolls and wound rolls if they assault that squad. The last formation is 2 units of Sisters of Silence. Now these are anti-psyker units. 1 squad of 5 has their bolt guns and psych out grenades, and the other squad of 5 has the Executioner Great Blade and psych out grenades. The formation itself is called the Null Maiden Task Force, and it gives them some fancy special rules. The first is Bane of Psychers, which gives them precision shots and precision strikes when fighting other Psychers. It lets them re-roll all failed to hit rolls when targeting these units. Next is Psychic Abomination. Any Psyker within 12 inches of either of these units get -3 leadership, do not generate any warp charges, and can only harness the warp on a roll of 6, even if it could otherwise do it on a better roll. And that will affect your Lord of War.
You just had to throw that in there, didn't you?
Yeah. Both of these units also have special issue war gear, which is a Psy Shock grenade, and the Psy Shock rule is, Psych Out grenade, which has the rule Psy Shock, and that will force a Psyker who has been struck by it to take a Perils of the Warp, and it is range 8, strength 2, AP nothing. And that is 2,000 points of Ultramarines painted to the MiniWarGaming chapter colors.
The schemes of Zinch. Such is the indiscernible nature of the Changer of Ways that even the mightiest demonic servants often know little of their master's plans until he finally deigns to reveal them. Even the most gifted seer could not hope to predict the battlefield strategy of Zinch's demons, making their plans all but impossible to thwart. Each one of these objectives is flames of the Rubrique, and there are 6 on the battlefield, this isn't exactly a Maelstrom of War, it's an altar of war. Schemes of Tzeentch taken exactly from the Wrath of Magnus. We are altering the rules slightly. Instead of me bringing Demons of Tzeentch, I'm bringing non-Demons of Tzeentch, with the exception of Magnus. Because this objective is so very important, it represents the Flames of Tzeentch, and that is exactly what the Sentinels of the Forge are trying to search for. If they get objective number 6, it's worth the 3 victory points instead of just the normal 1 in this mission. These Flames of Tzeentch open portals to the Empyrean, and we don't want that if we are a Sentinel of the Forge, but since we are not, we are Tzeentch, we love it. We want to prevent this from happening. This is the very most important objective, objective number 6 on the board, so you better believe we're going to be protecting this. In addition to this, there is a mission special rule called Indiscernible Agenda. So instead of generating tactical objectives at the start of each of their turns like their opponent, the Tzeentch player, myself, instead generates 9 tactical objectives at the end of my turn. These immediately become active tactical objectives, so the Tzeentch player should check to see if they achieved any of them during their turn, or earlier in the game as appropriate. The Tzeentch player can only achieve a maximum of 3 tactical objectives in this manner each turn. If they have achieved any more than this, they must choose 3 from those, and they discard the rest. This decision must be made before any rolls are made to determine the random victory point scores of certain tactical objectives. For example, Warp Breach, which offers D3 victory points if it is successfully achieved. After scoring victory points in this manner, the Demons of Tzeentch player then discards all of their tactical objectives. Make it a cent. Make it the dollar. That was me, the Tzeentch player. Now for you, you draw 3 tactical objectives as per normal, and you draw up to 3 should you have less than 3 on your turn. Yes'm?
That's boring.
What?
I want more rules.
That's not boring!
That's so boring. I just get 3.
Taking a look at Aaron's deployment here on this side, we got your Armored Task Force with your Armored Task Force. It's the only thing on the table. Oh, your sister's asylum.
Sisters.
Oh, by the way,
The maidens, and the attack marines.
apparently your Sisters of Silence make it so that they cannot be targeted by psychic abilities. And because of that, Magnus will not even go for them once.
Well, he can't.
He can't? Well, they can't be targeted, but what if they are inadvertently hit by something?
Nope, it cannot be affected. It specifically says it.
Well, it specifically says you're wrong. Psychic Abomination. I think you're the Abomination.
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna try to seize the initiative. Let's see if I can do it.
Yes!
That's not. Three objectives that Aaron has pulled on his turn are no prisoner, secure objective number 2, and psychological warfare.
I'm not going to be using a Space Marine objective. Why are you hovering like a drone?
Because Chronicle. Drop pod assault!
So only one dropout has drop pod assault. These 2, because they are part of the Skyhammer Annihilation Force, do not count for it. So they come on. This whole thing comes on turn 2.
Yes'm.
This comes on turn 1.
Yes'm. That's if you get a direct hit. And you do.
Yes!
Cheat sauce.
Movement vers.
Moving 1 of your Vindicators there. Towards objective number 6. Oh my goodness! That's where I want to go. Next. Look at that, look at that. Like brothers.
Sisters of Silence come out from behind the rock.
Dave won't let me measure anything.
Yes. Not on camera, it looks ugly. We're all bad. Never mind, that's Slanesh. You can use tape measure if you want. Next unit of sisters. That one has a horn.
Yes, she does. They're girls.
What's inside there?
Space Marines.
Tacticals?
Yeah.
5-man?
Yeah.
With your warlord?
No.
They already know, with your warlord inside. We'll follow behind the Sisters of Silence.
So, my predators really want to shoot your Land Raider.
Well, just don't do it.
But we got to do some tricky things. So this one can see.
Are you trying to be Eldar?
Yes. Tricky. They're gonna run, shoot, run Space Marines. Right? That's how. This one's going up 6, so that he can see you through this door.
Well, hot dog, you can see me. And that is through the doorway. Rolling for night fighting before I forget. No night fighting. This one?
This one's moving up just slightly, so I can see you through this window. This window and this window.
Tech Marine.
Difficult. That's where I wanted him anyways.
Okay. You roll another die and you pick the highest.
2 is what I wanted, so it's fine.
Okay.
Do it again.
Now you can't see.
Night fight.
Shusting fast. You're going to shoot the assault cannon on the dreadnought into the sorcerer.
Sorcerer?
Yes. 3s to hit. Bink. Oh, wow. Yeah. 2's to wound, 6's round. Don't get 6s. Come on.
That, like, cover?
2 regular saves, 3 up save.
But why 3?
3, because that's my armor.
Oh.
Okay, I'm dead.
Really?
Jay, wrong time.
Yes! This is so good. I'm so happy.
Not. This is also first blood for you.
First blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna lick it up.
The whirlwind on this side of the battlefield will shoot at what?
Your psyche hiding.
My other psyker.
Hide.
Who thought he was strategically hiding in terrain within range of this objective, currently holding it. Let's see if you can get a single hit on him. That is a scatter off of 3 inches. Actually, more than that,
More
7.
because it's full, so it's probably.
You can't see. It's going to
Schmuff.
hit this and do nothing.
Don't tell me what it does.
You're not twin linked.
That is 2 shots.
Oh, well, that's also scattering off 7 inches. So either way, you miss.
No blood to lick.
Just as a side note, this has been defense bolstered.
Correct.
By the tech priest.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's now counting is cover save of 3+.
Yes, sir.
All the other ruins are 4+. Everything else on the board is a 5+. Now that we're all on the same page, we can go out for chicken wings.
Let's go.
Twin link glass cannon from the Predator into the Land Raider, which it can see, hitting on a 3.
Oh my god. Lassie the dog cannon.
That's it. And on a 5, you do something.
Yeah.
So we'll get 2. Nope, that's nothing.
Next one.
Next one, which can see, we checked. That's a scatter die. It's going to scatter off. It's not going to hit. That's a hit. And on a 5, you do something. That's a glance. And having 3 of them actually gives them Tank Hunter, so you're going to re-roll the one that didn't do anything. And that's another fail sauce. And the last one, last tank. Re-rolling the die that matters. That's a miss. But twin linked. That's a hit. And on a 5, you do something. That's nothing. Tank Hunter. That's a glance. So even though it can see me, I get +1 for being more than 25% obscure. It's 3 up cover save. I'm going to make them right now. You want to see it? Oh my goodness. Oh man.
And
what?
like that.
You do?
Well, one's a 1, but it doesn't mean anything. It just makes me happy.
Ping ping. Running the Sisters of Silence. Ooh, only an inch. And for the other squad. Ooh.
3.
Rhino with the Warlord inside. He's going to move flat out forward. That's way more than 6.
I'm backing it up.
Alright.
I'm not cheating.
Scratch that. That's not the Warlord.
Not the Warlord.
This is actually the Warlord because he's inside the tank.
Yeah, he's gonna pop smoke.
Okay. Just so you know, Chappie, popping smoke is against the word of wisdom.
I get 1 point for no prisoners.
Because you killed a guy.
And I get 1 point for the blood. So 2 points.
For first blood.
First blood.
End of your turn?
I'm gonna get rid of Psychological Warfare.
Smart. I am going to move forward. Now remember, I pull my objective cards at the end of my turn, and I pull 9 and see which 3 I can hold, and so forth. I'm going cruising speed with my Scarab Occult Terminators. They are inside this Land Raider, which has lost 2 hull points due to the Predator last cannon fire. When I say Predator, I actually mean Lassie the dog cannon. Magnus! He's gonna just jump over. You're dead, I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry at all.
Sorry, not sorry.
Rubric Marines going to move forward. Other rubrics are going to move behind and go boop, 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 bink. You like that? Do you like it?
Cheek to cheek.
One must protect rear armor when the other enemy has drop pod coming in automatically turn 2. There are currently 9 warp charges or 9 mastery levels on the board. Very fitting for Tzeentch. I'm going to add this -1 because of the Sisters of Silence thing. So, +4 now. That equals 13. Unlucky for you. Starting with the gaze of Magnus. He's going to target the Dreadnought and also hit this. It is a beam. Warp charge 5, but he manifests on a 2+. Using 6 dice for this. And it goes off. He never suffers perils.
What?
Because he's Magnus. Crown of the Crimson King special rule. Never suffers perils. Nice. Do you like it?
I read it. It's true. That's what I had to say about it.
With his gaze of Magnus. So on the Dreadnought first, it's strength D. Get a 6. Get a 6. Oh! Awesome. Magnus is so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what you get for killing the sorcerer.
It was worth it. First blood.
It was, actually. You got the better end of the deal.
Yes.
Now for the drop pod. 2. So that's D3 hull points. 1. At AP 1, adding 3 to the result here on the pen because you're open topped. And that is an explodes.
Can it hurt anything? I don't think so.
No. Well, yeah, you can hurt him on a 6 if it reaches me. And it doesn't. I'm going to move now in the shooting phase. Scratch that. I'm not going to do that yet.
No, I like that.
No, I'm not going to do that yet.
That's
I'm going to cast Force on myself, okay?
Oh, okay. Choose.
I can use all of the rest of the dice here, okay, for Force. I think I make it. I don't perils, and you need 5 dice to deny. Actually, you only get 4. You -1 from
No, you're -1. I still
you
get the
would.
5.
You can't possibly deny this, but that's fine. Reason why I did that is because of the blessing of Tzeentch. If I'm a target of a blessing, I add 1 to my invuln save. That makes him very good. 3 up invuln, Aaron.
Yeah, it's from the crown. That gives you 4 up normally.
You're a crown.
Thanks.
Now I'm gonna move up simultaneously with these guys.
That's more than 6 inches.
I'm gonna flat out. That wasn't even 6 inches. These are the 9 objective cards that I pull. I choose 3 from this to see which ones I get, and the one that I get is not actually objective number 5. It is 15, and so I look at the book here for that, and it's the Wrath of Magnus. D3 victory points if I completely destroyed an enemy during the psychic phase. I certainly did, so D3, here we go. That's a 1. I have 1 victory point. Same as you, we're tied.
I have 2.
Why do you do that to people? Because of the first blood?
First blood.
You only got to show off.
And I killed something.
Before I end my turn, I'm going to run him.
That's when it happens.
6 inches. There you go, moving forward. Yes, done, out of sequence, but friendly game? On my turn, it's a friendly game. On your turn, it's competitive.
Yeah, it's hardcore competitive.
Yes. At the beginning of Aaron's turn, these are the cards that he has scored. Another objective 2, which is awesome because it's on my side of the battlefield. But objective number 6, which is the most important one, the Flames of the Rubrique. You get D3 should you hold it at the end of your turn. And let's just take a look at the battlefield and let's get our bearings straight here. There it is, right here. Right in between him. We'll check the measurement there. He may or may not be holding it currently. So it is being contested, maybe. But we have some troops here, and since you are a CAD, you are objective secured. You got 2 troops units right there. You could possibly run in there. Possibly. You're actually kind of far away from it. You would have to do some maneuvering in order to get the points here. So, do you move forward with your tanks that need to so desperately kill me, or do you move out of the way for your troops to go in and score victory points? That's always the question. What shall you do?
Both. I have a plan.
It's all part of the plan.
Alright, so all of this is going to be coming onto the board as I chose turn 2, and I'm also going to be using my Devastator Doctrines.
Which is?
It allows me to re-roll failed 2 hits in the shooting phase, and everything else that is troops, not vehicles, can re-roll 1s.
Whoa, 9 inches forward. Awesome sauce. I love it. Oh, right in front of Magnus. Here's the second drop pod. And you go back as that's way. And disembark the Devastators, who are relentless. The first round they drop in, which is actually excellent, so that they can shoot all their weapons at full ballistic skill, and they can actually shoot these weapons, period.
And they're twin-linked.
What?
Because of Devastator Doctrines.
Oh, wow. Assault Marine, let's see where he lands. Hopefully right on... Oh, okay, he gets a direct hit. First the fire, then the blade. Special rule allows these guys to charge in the turn they arrive from Deep Strike and Reserve, and that's exactly what they have done. So should they choose to charge, it would be legal. That's scary. And to think I cannot Overwatch because I'm slow and purposeful. Now for the next unit of Assault Marines coming down on the other side of this Land Raider. You go forward 4 inches. And you're fine.
Dangerous terrain with Dozer Blade. And he's okay. So he's going to pivot and drive over here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And land right there within 3 of the objective. Total of 8 inches.
Other tank of Tactical Marines is going to move forward combat speed. Just to get better vantage point. It's coming together. Look at this. Ooh, it's coming together.
Just enough to get the guns into line of sight.
Of what?
Your big truck. What's it
My
called?
big truck?
Your big truck. The big blue truck.
My Orc Stampa?
Orc Stampa, yeah. Yeah.
Your last one. And the Tech Marine, what is he going to do?
Shimmy up. Shimmy, shimmy.
Sisters of Silence will move forward. Behind the Whirlwind. Second squad of Sisters of Silence will move forward, and they're leapfrogging. You know that's illegal. Just think phase, the Predator and the last cannon, twin link last cannons are going to target the Land Raider, and you'll get nothing this turn.
I will.
3 to hit.
Twin linked.
That's a hit. 5 to glance.
Rerolling because of tank hunter.
That tank hunter is a big deal. And you still miss. He's going to combine the last 2 rolls here. Okay, so reroll 1 for twin linked, and so only 1 more hits, and a 5 to glance, and that does nothing, and a 1 more for tank hunter, and that does
10.
More than 25% obscured, so that's a 4-up cover save that I get because there's only tanks in the way. So watch this.
Yes.
Oh, that goes through. So on the pen chart, what happens? Now for the Devastators that disembarked, you are going to shoot Magnus with the plasma cannons. Don't forget time. What do you roll?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's 2, so you're
Yeah.
fine. And roll 2 more.
2 more. It's 2 more.
Okay, nothing gets hot. Now for the first one, they are twin linked by the way because of Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes off 2 inches. He's
Just
so
still gonna
big,
hit.
you still hit him. He's huge. Second. That's off.
I'm going to reroll.
Okay. And that's up. That's the other way. Hey, 3 inches. Since you're placing it over his shoulder back here because you don't want to go too close to your guys there, that does hit him. Third, you roll. That's a direct hit. Good thing too. And the 4th roll, that's also a direct hit.
7 to 7.
Strength 7 and toughness 7. You need force to wound. And you get 2 wounds. 3-up invuln save.
Rerolling once.
2 saves. Getting reaction. Other Devastator squad shooting the Land Raider. You got 3. Do you want to use a Signum here on one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll 1 die. On a 2+. Oh, look at that. See, I'm a friend.
It was a reroll anyways.
It was. Now 3's a hit. Rerolling the 2. That's a hit. 3 hits. 5s. 1 glance. Just realized that's the 4th hull point on this Land Raider, but we never did resolve the actual last cannon AP2. So that actually matters because maybe it would have.
No, it can't blow it up. So it'll be 7 if I roll 6. No.
Yeah.
6 immobilized, whatever.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
But had you blown it up, I would have allowed you to re-roll
Yeah.
shooting because you would have blown it up. No pinning test needed for these guys. They are fearless. Now for the Vindicators with the Demolisher Cannons targeting these newly disembarked Scarab Cult Terminators, getting all 5 with a direct hit. First. Direct. Second. Direct.
Ooh.
Wounding on 2s. Okay, that's 9. Gonna roll 3 at a time because that's before you start to get to the Sorcerer, and then I will look at sir. 4 up invuln save. Okay, all 3 dead. Now look out, sir. Fail. 4 up invuln save. Made it. Look out, sir. Made it. 4 up invuln save. Fail. Now all the rest on the Sorcerer. 4 up. He's dead. Whirlwind now is going to target this Sorcerer. And you scatter. You get a direct hit again. Second hit. Direct hit. Force the wound.
Nothing.
I'm glad he hit me with the strength 4. Assault Marines will run 2 inches. Now for the Stormbolters on the vehicle and for the drop pods, this vehicle moved 8 inches, so you have 2 of them on there actually. So we're going to roll twice. You're targeting Magnus here with this, needing 6s, so that's a fail sauce. Now for the 2 drop pods, you're just going to combine the shots with 4, hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and wounding on 6s. Nothing. Sisters of Silence are going to run 3 inches into the fray. Once more into the breach. Second unit of Sisters will go 3 inches. Running them?
Yep.
Okay.
Popping Smurf here.
Okay. Is that the only place?
You can only pop smoke once per game, right?
Oh, you didn't shoot with him. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so he pops smoke. In the assault phase, these Assault Marines will assault this vehicle 5 inches away. 1,000 Suns Zone Overwatch, so you're 5 inches. Initiative step pile in, everyone except for the Thunderhammer. 1 crack grenade hitting on a 3, gonna miss. Oh, that hits! On a 4 you glance. That's yes. A pen. What happens on the pen chart? Getting a 4, stunned. This veteran wielding this Thunderhammer is actually not
a veteran.
A veteran, so only 2 attacks here.
Oh!
Yes! Making a leadership for the guys inside, see if they snap shoot. And they don't, because they are veterans of the Long War. They're leadership 10. End of the turn. What objectives do you get, Aaron?
Objective 6, D3.
And those are the flames of the Rubricae. So, that's D3 objective points, as stated at the beginning. Get a 1. Nice! Thank you.
2, but it equals 1.
Yes, that's true.
I'm not going to get rid of one of the objective 2s, so it puts more pressure on Dave to try and get me off of that objective.
And just so everybody knows, objective number 2 is now being contested by Squad of Devastators, who dropped in via drop pod because the Sorcerer was a lone Sorcerer there, avoiding the blast from the Whirlwind, but never did happen. First things first, magnets. Coming over here. An inch away. Rubrics. Moving 6 inches. Pivoting. I'm also going to disembark the 1,000 Suns Rubric Marines out of this stunned Rhino, because look at all those Assault Marines. Oh man, Inferno Bolts!
They'll be dead.
Psychic Phase. Warp charges 2. For a total of 9, because you minus 1 to me because of your Sisters of Silence, and because you kill the Scarab Occult Sorcerer.
So it's minus 2.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
But now you have 9.
I do, I love it, I actually love it. Hey Josh.
Hello.
So I rolled 2 for Magnus. When I say I rolled 2, I'm using 2 for force. Okay? Both go off because on 2+. So 2 6s to deny this, and Jay loves his life. This is where the Treason of Tzeentch comes in. Treason of Tzeentch allows me to target these guys, and if successful, make you shoot at yourself. I love it. That was a 4, I dropped it. That doesn't count as a roll. Okay, that's how you know it's honest. Warp Charge 3. Are you ready for it? Warp Charge 3.
You failed.
Warp Charge 3, and I need 2s, and oh man, oh man. I'll do Breath of Chaos now. I will cover 4. Warp Charge 2. On 2 up, I get 2. Poison 4 up, AP 2. You ready for this?
Yep.
I just need 4 pluses and they're dead. 2 die. Closest is the sergeant and another dude. Now for these Rubric Marines that disembarked from the Rhino, I'm going to shoot with the Soul Reaper Cannon into the Devastator Squad with last cannons. Soul Reaper Cannon is heavy 4, hitting on 3s, getting 3 hits. Strength 5, AP 3, rending. On 3s, so that is 3 deaths! 3 deaths. Ouch, 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 ouchie. Infernal Bolt Bolters now, rapid firing. So 17 shots because there's a bolt pistol in there as well, hitting on 3s. Nice. Are you just going to take them off?
Yeah.
You're just going to take them off. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Combi bolter on the Rhino here, firing at these dudes. Getting a hit, wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 3 up save. Save. Rubric Marines on the far side, shooting Soul Reaper Cannon first into the Assault Squad, hitting on 3s. That is 4 hits and wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. First guy dead. Then you got a combat shield there. So that's combat, not a storm shield?
Combat shield.
Okay, so 6 up invuln.
I'm going to look out, sir.
Okay, so on a 4 up. Nope, so next guy dies. Last one, look out, sir.
No, he failed it. Rolled a 1.
Oh, my bad. He did fail it. You're right. So that goes on him. Now a 6 up invuln save. Oh my goodness! Next one. Look out, sir.
Look out, sir. Yep.
Pass. And
So he
6
just
up.
dies.
Yeah, you're right. Now for the rest of the shot, the Infernal Bolt Bolters, rapid firing plus a bolt pistol, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 3, strength 5.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Wounding on 4s. That's 4 wounds.
Look
First
out.
guy, look out, sir. 4 up.
Nope.
Failed.
6 up. Nope.
Failed. He's dead. And then
Does he have cover? Nope.
he doesn't. Leadership test on the assault. Oh, they fell. Going forward. 2
Yeah.
inches. 2d6. 10 inches. Now for the assault phase, I am going to charge this unit of Devastators because Tzeentch wants it. Magnus will charge. I need 6-inch charge. And I get an 11. Hammer of Wrath, wounding you on a 2. That's a wound. 3 up save. Saved. 7 attacks on the charge. 3s to hit, rerolling because of Veterans of the Long War. Rerolling these 2. Getting 2 more. That's 7 hits and 2s to wound. 6s with Transmogrify will turn any of those wounded into spawn. And that is a 6. 3 are dead. 1 spawn is spawned. Here are the 9 cards I have pulled at the end of my turn, and I get 2 of them. And the 2 that I get, check this out, is actually here. Vengeance long awaited, 1 victory point if I completely destroyed an enemy unit belonging to Imperium, which yes, indeed I did, and also overwhelming firepower. I certainly obliterated some unit in the shooting phase with my Rubric Marines. So I get 2 victory points for a total of 3, and you have 3. I thought I was going to say 2, but I'm... Why?
First blood.
Okay. Beginning of Sentinels of the Forge turn, aka Ultramarines, you pulled objective number 2. So you now have 3 cards, which state number 2. You have a vendetta. You really want to get that objective, don't ya?
I'm going to use my Assault Doctrine, which lets my assault troops reroll to hit in the assault phase, and my tactical troops to reroll 1s. Why do you have to make it as difficult as possible?
It's not a music video, man.
Oh, okay.
Your assault marines are hopping over the wingspan of Magnus. Look at that! They almost sliced in the air with his wings because they're so awesome. Oh, he fell down. Dangerous terrain. It's got to be. Oh, by the way, that actually reminds me. They do need to take dangerous terrain tests. Enemy units within 12 inches of Magnus take dangerous terrain tests. It actually counts as difficult terrain, and if they use their jump packs, it counts as dangerous. You still moving?
Yeah.
Okay. That is due to the Lord of Flux Warlord trait that I have, and you're just rolling them all at once. What's this?
This is Sergeant.
Yes.
That is Flamer.
Okay, all the rest are normal?
All the rest are normal.
All ones. Not a single one.
Excellent.
And here we have this Warlord and his Rhino moving back over terrain and getting a fine roll, not getting mobilized. Are you moving 8 inches?
6.
Okay, so you end there. Don't fall on the Sister of Silence, she'll scream. Sisters of Silence moving up and getting brave. We know they have their negating psychic thing. I got a harness on a 6 up if they're within 12 inches of Psychers, namely Magnus. So that's not good for business, and they are right now, aren't they?
Yes. They are within 12, so charge or flee.
Vindicator moving. Oh! Wait!
And then I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to roll difficult terrain.
Here we go.
Nope.
You're fine. You know, only in the 41st millennium, something like that on a mushroom. This one? He's just gonna move over. Because why not? Predators. Moving 6.
I have to check line of sight on these. Sorry.
What are you trying to fire at?
I'm trying to fire at Magnus.
Are you reaching him?
Yeah.
Moving. Pivot. Third one?
I don't know if I can.
I don't think you can. I think he's trying really hard to be cool. And
I could get him right here, maybe.
okay. Oh, you move the other tanks! Illegal! He's fine. Tactical Marines moving up to objective number 3 on my side of the battlefield. But what you really want is objective number 2. Sisters of Silence moving up behind the Vindicator. Now running the same unit of Sisters of Silence 3 inches. Running this unit of Sisters of Silence now 3 inches. Why don't you just move them 3 extra in the shooting phase? You always use 3. Whirlwind will target its sights onto this Psyker. Going with the strength 5 this time.
Yeah.
First shot, does it scatter? It does. 4 inches. It's off. Hits the drop pod.
I think we should measure that.
Does nothing. Next one.
No, drop pod. It can damage it on a 6. Oh no, 12. Armor 12.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
But no, you can damage it. Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
Yay!
Yeah, that's a wound. On a 3 up, it's a wound. And that's
Not
not
flat. Yay!
Wound. 3 up save.
Yep.
Market Dave saves me. Large blast. All of them. What's the Vindicator?
Yep.
Large blast. All but one. That guy's not in. What do you get? What's get a 6? 3 inches over. Excellent. That covers 6 of the 10-man squad. On 2s. Get 1s. Nice. Awesome. 4 wounds. 4 up invuln saves. 2 die.
Oh, it's from the middle, isn't it?
No.
Barrage? No. Okay.
Not barrage.
Good.
2 storm bolters from drop pods now will target
Nope.
Rupert.
Nope.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Magnus?
Gonna do the flamers first on the assault squad.
Okay. You cover 5, wounding on 4s. Nice. 3 wounds. 3 up save. Oh my goodness.
2.
I can't believe your flamer killed as many as the demolisher cannon. Like this universe is not correct.
Not correct.
3 bolt pistols now. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, 3 up save. Saved! And now the 2 drop pods into the Rubric Marines. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. You get 2 of these. Get only 1. 3 up save. That's a save. We're going to go back to the Stormbolter on the Vindicator. This is a friendly game, so it's okay. Allowing it. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Moving on 4s. 2 misses. Oh, 3 up save. Not going to roll those dice. Going to roll these dice. What would I have got? Oh, you would. We're actually going to scratch that. We measured it off camera. He killed the Stormbolter out of range with the Vindicator. With the Demolisher Cannon. Tactical Marines on the far side of the table. Going to move flat out. Now the Stormbolter on this Rhino is going to fire at Magnus. This is full ballistic going. Hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Wounding on a 6, nothing. Snap shooting the other, hitting on 6s. Getting nothing. Now these 3 Predators shooting at Magnus through the rocks. Hitting on 3s, twin linked, rerolling 2, getting 1 more. Nope, getting 2 more. Wounding on 2s. Got a 3 up invuln save. 3 wounds. 3 up invuln save on Magnus!
Actually, it's a 4 up because you didn't cast.
Force on myself, yes I did.
You did?
Yep.
Oh.
But I take a wound anyway.
Yay!
Down to 6.
Oh.
Assault Marines are going to charge the Rubric Marine. No Overwatch due to slow and purposeful, needing 5 inches, getting 6. You can re-roll that if you wish. 8. Khorne wants it. You'll get more into base contact with your Hammer of Wrath. Lord of Flux. You need to make dangerous terrain tests again because you're within 12 of Magnus. Awesomeness.
Black is Sergeant, green is Flamer. Ooh.
3 up save.
Ooh.
Oh! Black Sergeant. Power Hammer. Thunder Hammer. Dead. That was amazing.
That was really good.
Magnus's aura.
Killed
Awesome.
a Thunder Hammer.
Now for the assault. Well, since your character's dead, so no challenge.
Hammer Wrath.
Hammer Wrath 2. 1. 3 up save. Save. My initiative is 4, so initiative same. So we're just going to pile in and be happy with each other. Okay?
Hitting on 3s or 4s.
Hitting on 4s. You attack me.
8 attacks.
You do. 5.
Oh, re-rolling because of Assault Doctrine?
Yes, you do. Getting another 1 hit. Winning on 4s. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh my goodness. 5 wounds, 3 up save. All of them. Now for the Rubric Marines, they're going to be attacking back. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling for Veterans of the Long War. Getting 5 hits and wounding on 4s. Getting 4 wounds. 3 up. 2 die. Nice, nice. Now for the Sorcerer. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling for Veterans. Getting 1 more and wounding on 2s because 4 staff. Getting a 2 and a 1, so you got 1 more wound. 3 up save. That's another death. Death from above. Oh, of course your Flamer's last. Lost by 3. You're at leadership 5. Rolling 2 dice. Getting 6. I can't sweeping advance because I'm slow and purposeful, so how far do you go? Wow, that's kind of 11. Consolidate. 3 inches. Second thought, I'm going to go back because I want to go in my vehicle. End of your turn. Discarding an objective. Are you giving up on 2?
I'm not giving up on 2, I'm hedging.
Beginning of my turn, all my guys are going to go inside their tanks once again. Inside they go, and guess what else? I think it's important that I actually pivot. And so I can hold an objective. Maybe I'll get some points for it. Scratch that. I just realized I'll never get these objective points because I'm referring to my book for those numbered objectives. So I actually can't get objectives for those. I can get objectives, though, for doing other things. So I'm just going to move forward. Magnus will move forward right here. And guess what? You are affected with difficult terrain. That's not a psychic ability. That's just an awesome Magnus ability. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Oh, come on, stop it. What I am going to do instead, though, is move over here, because I saw those guys. They have objective secured. They're trying to get your objective number 2. That's 2 more victory points for you. Don't want that to happen. So I'm going this way. Much better. My spawn will come out and assault you. How do you like that?
Love it.
River Greens are going to move back, and my Other rubric are going to move back. I'm going to go like that. That's how I'm going to end my move. Second thought, I know there's a lot of backtracking here. So I'm going to move him out 12 inches. He's going to be right there. Psychic phase, 8 warp charges on the table, -1 to the die, so I have 8 warp charges. First I'm going to roll for force on myself. And I get it. Deny the witch?
Yes!
No.
Oh.
6 dice for Gaze of Magnus. You know what? I'm going to do Doom Bolt. Doom Bolt is warp charge 1.
Okay.
So 1 die for that, 2 up. And I make it. I'm going to hit on a 2 with the Doom Bolt, and that's a hit. Strength 8 on the rear armor, needing 2 to glance. Getting a 1. Gaze of Magnus now. Okay, warp charge 5, rolling 6 dice, 2 plus. Getting it. Strength D, here we go. D3 hull points lost. 1, but it is AP 1, so rolling on the pen chart, adding 2 to the result. And that's an explode. I'm 5 inches away, so I'm going to roll for the explosion radius. That does not reach me. Rolling for the guys inside, wounding on 4s. 3, 2. 3 up saves. Okay, so 1 fell, now you're going to randomize it.
5 is the leader.
Okay.
3. So regular Marine.
But there's also melting.
No, he's supposed to be regular. I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, I gotcha. Pinning test on this squad. They are not pinned. I'm going to flat out the tank. Right in the middle. Now for the assault phase, declaring assault with the spawn into the unit of Sisters of Silence. Are they going to overwatch?
Yes.
Bolt guns, rapid firing, hitting on 6s. Getting 2. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Assault.
That'll do it.
Blah, blah, blah. Magnus declaring an assault against the Marines. 3 bolt pistols plus bolters plus a bolt pistol. Hitting on 6s, getting 2. Wounding on 6, nothing. 6-inch charge now. Getting an 11. Starting with this right here, I'm going to roll for Mutate Beyond Reason first for the spawn. D3 result. I get a 1. I have a 4-up armor save in this battle. Also going to roll for my random attacks. 2 plus rage is 4. But you attack me first because you're initiative 5. Are you fearless?
I don't know. I am fearless.
You hit on 3s.
10 attacks, 2 apiece.
Strength 3, toughness 5, wounding on 6s. Getting 2. 4-up armor save. Failed 1, so I'm down to 2 wounds, and I get to attack you back. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Whoa.
Whoa.
That sucks. Nothing. I'm fearless. We stay in combat.
Me too.
Magnus! I'm gonna issue a challenge here.
I do not accept.
You don't accept? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna hammer Wrath you first. On a 2. Oh, wow. 7 attacks now, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling for Veterans of the Long War. Come on, come on. For the re-roll, getting 2 more, and wounding on 2 6s, Transmogrify. Okay, so that's all deaths. No spawn this time. Consolidate, 6 inches. Going towards the Sisters of Silence. End of my turn, the 9 objective cards that I have pulled, these ones are redundant, and I actually got 3, because I hold 2 objective 5. On this side of the battlefield with the 1,000 Suns, his troops choice, objective securing troops is actually not within range to contest, so I hold that objective and assassinate. I killed at least 1 enemy character in my turn. Bringing me to a total of 6 points, and you are at 3. And before I forget, I'm going to roll for It Will Not Die for Magnus. Nope. Card in your turn is objective number 5 with the 2 up. 2 objective 2s. So whichever you want.
Both. I want both.
Assault Marine. First things first, you're going to fly over here. You're going to be 6 inches away from this objective, which you have 2 cards for right now. Should you run at least 3 inches, then you'll get 2 victory points at the end of your turn. Difficult, dangerous, you're fine. You got a Dozer Blade anyway. And we pre-measured it. You are there, and you actually can go a little further. We pre-measured it. And also, when you flat out, you will be like 2 inches from the objective, so you'll be able to objective secure, hold that objective, which is really good because you just flipped that card this turn. Sisters of Silence moving towards Magnus. Do they have a death wish? Do they?
Yes.
Magnus looks awesome. I love Magnus so much. Predator is on the far side. Oh, is that right? Are you doing that for Magnus purposes?
Yep.
You would. Pivoting the Vindicator. And this one?
He doesn't need to.
Okay.
You can see.
Shucksting face. Starting with the Vindicator onto the rear armor of, not rear armor, onto the armor of that Rhino filled with rubric Marines. Do you get a direct hit? Yes, you do. What about the second Vindicator? You're going to shoot as well?
Yeah.
And what does it get? So you go over. And then she's fine. You get him. Roll ones to glance, please. 2 pens. More than 25. 4 up cover. You got 2 pens. I'll just roll at the same time. Why am I rolling those dice? If I want to be betrayed, I'll be betrayed by my own dice. Ah! Does it blow up? Does not. So that actually worked out perfectly for me because now my guys are in the way, and we've measured it in such a way where even if he went around me, he'll be more than 3 inches away from the objective so as to not get his victory point at the end of his turn. So you're going to be forced to go through my guys, and they're fearless, they automatically move, but they could death of glory you. Whirlwind, which is more than 12.
These 3.
Away. 6 with a direct hit for the first shot. Getting a direct hit. Lucky 2. Second shot. Getting direct. Why do you do that? 9 wounding at 3s. Gets strength 5. Oh, look at all those 2s and 1s. And when we say 9, we mean 12. 3 up save. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for everything to save except for 1?
What?
The reaction.
I didn't even think that was happening.
I know. That's pretty sweet. Actually, it would be him. Because he's barrage. Predators! What are you aiming at?
Magnus!
Why?
Because I hate him.
Okay. You do not know the meaning of hate! And you're just gonna roll 3 at a time?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, reroll. That's 3 hits. Now, wounding on 2s, rerolling because of Monster Hunter. Another one coming up. Oh no, 3 wounds. 3 up invuln save! Yep. I gotta get the reaction. What's this? Yes, what's that? It's a good face. It's a good face. Stormbolters now! Scratch that, they're not in range. What about the Sisters of Silence?
They
Rapid fire bolters?
have swords. See the big swords?
Are they AP2?
Yes.
Actually, after checking the rules there for the Sisters of Silence and the abomination rule that they have, my invuln save would have been negated due to my force roll because they're within 12 of me. So good thing I rolled higher than 4 up for my invuln saves for Magnus. So that's actually a big deal. So you should probably attack them. Him. With them. With anybody. Never mind, you missed.
Meow.
Now it's time to move forward. Are you just going to move forward? I'm fearless. I automatically move out of the way, but I can death or glory. I can death or glory.
Will it stop my movement?
I could.
It won't kill me. Unless you blow
I might immobilize you.
Oh.
Or
okay.
stun you.
Okay. Who are you choosing?
So just a regular guy, because I'm going to throw a crack grenade at.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. I need a 6, otherwise he's dead. And you go through. He's dead. You go through. Worth a shot. You get your victory point at the end of your turn. Running 3 inches with the Assault Marine at least in order to get this victory point. To get a 6. You objective secure this objective. Now the cycle will carry you.
So I don't have to take dangers.
So, Sisters of Silence will declare an assault against Magnus. No Overwatch, because nothing to Overwatch with, but because they're within 12, they are treated as difficult. You need a 9 charge, and you get an 8.
Oh, bummer.
That's an 8. That's a big deal. Now for this assault right here with the Spawn and the Sisters of Silence. Mutated beyond reason, roll. Getting a 4, which means I roll 2d6 and pick the highest. 4 attacks. You hit me first on 3s.
10 attacks.
Whoa.
Ooh, not good.
Wounding on 6s. Getting nothing. Hitting you back on 4s. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Toughness 3.
Yeah, wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. 3 up armor save on them and 2 die. Wow, squishy. End of the turn for Aaron, and he gets 3 points. All of them. So bringing him to 6, which brings it to a tied game. Scratch that, brings you to 7 because of First Blood. Magnus is going to move forward, inch away from the sisters. Rubric Marines, I'm going to move in which direction should I move? Yeah, I'll move around here, around the rhino. Difficult terrain, 4 inches. This rhino, moving forward 6. Pivot. Going on to the shooting phase. Actually, you know what? The guy inside here, I'm going to do a psychic phase. Psychic phase! No, can't do it. They're within 12 inches of those Sisters of Silence, and these guys have Treason of Tzeentch, which will not benefit anything. And Magnus is within 12 of his Sisters of Silence, so no psychic phase for me. 4 Infernal Bolters rapid firing into that Assault Marine, which is holding that objective. You see it?
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and wounding on 4s, and a single 4 will kill him. He's dead. Dead like dinner. Soul Reaper Cannon. Shooting. Hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and strength 5, so 6s with glance. Nothing. I'm going to throw a crack grenade at your armor. It's going to do it. Hitting on a 3, and on a 4 at glance, that's nothing. Now for the assault phase. Declaring assault against these. Are they just going to move in? Okay, so there's nothing. Alright.
He's too big.
Thank you. But before we resolve that, we'll do the spawn. Mutated beyond reason. I get an armor save. Random attacks. 5. Hitting on 3s. Well, it makes a big difference when you kill 2 of them. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. Hitting you back on 4s. 3 hits and wounding on 2s. 1 wound. 3 up save.
Oh, man.
The spawn takes them out. Now for Magnus. I'm going to issue a challenge here.
I don't have the leader in
No
that
leader?
spawn.
Okay, so Hammer of Wrath on a 2. That's a wound. 3 up save. That's a save. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling for veterans. That's 7.
All of them.
And wounding on 2s. They're dead.
I think they're dead.
I think they're dead. The sisters have been slain. I will consolidate him. 4 inches. It will not die on Magnus. And he regains the wound. He's back up to full. And out of the 9 cards that were pulled, I only managed to get 1 objective, securing objective number 4 with this Rhino over here, bringing us to a tie game of 7-7, going to the top of turn 5.
I'm going to use my tactical doctrine, allowing TAC Marines to reroll, and everything else reroll 1s, but there's really nothing else left.
Beginning your turn for cards.
Witch Hunter, need to completely destroy a unit of Psychers, secure objective 1, and Hungry for Glory, issue a challenge.
Now for your Rhino, you're going to pivot, move back. You're going to move through me?
No.
Okay, hence the pivot, so I'll stay there then.
Yeah. I'm going to go 12.
And you end your movement back. Whirlwind. Ending up there, moving 6 in total. Vindicator on the top. He doesn't roll a 1, so he's going to just move over. And the other one, get a 1. Nope. He's got to move up. That looks funny. Okay, so we're going to count that as he's on the terrain in front on the tree, and then you can still see the Thousand Suns in front, and this guy is also able to gain line of sight to the Rubric Marines. This is your 1 turn, man. Your 1 turn of non-3 up invuln save on Magnus.
I have to get the objective.
Do you?
So I need to not roll a 1, they do have Dozer Blades. Okay.
You're fine. And moving this tank. Is that 6?
Yeah.
Okay. This one also 6. He's fine. Now for the Vindicator or Whirlwind?
Vindicators.
Okay, both Vindicators. On to him.
Oh no!
It's just a matter of time before it happens. Yep. Direct hit, second. Goes over 3. So that scatters over and hits 2. 6 hits in total, wounding on 2s, getting 5. 4 up inbound save. I'm going to roll 3, then I'll start making lookout saves. 4 up. Okay, I'm going to roll 2 and then start making lookout saves. Alright, so 3 of these Marines die. Now for the whirlwind, hitting 3 with a direct hit. That goes an inch. You still hit 3. And for the second shot.
Ooh.
Oh, that's going way off. 3's to wound. And 3 up save. Look out, sir. Good. 3 up save. Good. Look out, sir. 4 up. Good. 3 up save. Good. Look out, sir. Good. 3 up save. Not good. Next one is him. He dies. Technically, the blast was coming from there because barrage, so I wouldn't have had to look out, sir. But we're discounted as that. As long as both Aaron and I agree we're both fine, I'm okay with this. Even though my heavy guy died. Now for the Predator, shooting at Magnus. First one, it's snap shooting. Rolling 2 dice. You got a 6. You got a hit. Wounding on a 2. Wounding on a 2. For the other 2, rolling 2. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling for twin linked. That's 2 hits. And wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. 4 up inbound save. Rerolling 1s. That's a wound. Down to 6. 2 storm bolters on top, snap firing into the Ultramarines out front, missing. Now for 2 bolters on the inside, snapshots because he moved. That's 2 hits and wounding on 4s. Getting 1 wound and wounding on, or 3 up save, and another guy dies. End of your turn, you got 1 point. You secure objective number 1. We forgot the spawn, so we're actually going to do that combat mutated beyond reason. He gets poison attacks, and for his random attacks, it's 3. You attack me first with 2 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 6s, getting nothing. So I rolled a 2 for my attacks, did I? Mm-hmm. So here's 2 attacks, and on 2s, so 3 up save for you, and that's a save. So for Magnus, I'm going to move here. Actually, let's see here. Let's move in this position. I'm going to be 12 inches away from that Sister of Silence. Now it's time for a Psychic Phase. Let's do it. 3 inches. So I get my full rolls here because you only have 1 Sister of Silence unit. You don't -1 to my dice for my warp charges here. Rolling for force, I'll roll 1 dice. I make it. You want to try to deny the witch there. Okay, on 3 dice, needing a single 6. Nope. Gonna roll for force on this unit. I don't make it. And now for the gaze of Magnus using 7 dice, 2+. That does it. No perils on him because he's immune to perils. For the first tank, looking for a 6. Getting a 3. That's D3 hull points. So that's 2. For the first one, AP1, let's see what happens. That's explode. Mm-hmm. So he's gone. For the second one, that's D3 hull points. Mm-hmm. That's 1, AP1, adding 2 to the results here on the pen chart. Immobilized. For the third tank,
oh, nothing.
Nothing happens. 2 warp charges left. I'm going to roll for Doombolt on him. And here we go. Actually, last Doombolt is going to go on this. Here we go. That's fail. I got 2 1s. I actually have to move these guys in coherency because they were out. Technically, I'm moving 2 dice for terrain so I can move forward. There you go. Now for the assault phase, attacking this Vindicator. 7 inches. Gonna hammer Wrath it. Rear armor. That's a glance. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling for veterans. Strength 8. 2 pens, 2 glances. He's wrecked. Let's see if I can blow him up on AP2. I don't. End of the turn here. Out of the 9 cards I pulled, I only got 2. I got Blood and Guts and no prisoners, bringing me to a total of 9 points with Line Breaker included, and Aaron actually ends his turn with a total of 9.
Woohoo! Tie game!
And that is a tie game. Wait! We're gonna roll to see if the game continues. Maybe it's not a tie game. Is it gonna be a tie? Okay, it's a tie. Fine. So a true epic handshake. Thank you very much for playing. And thank you for watching. Make sure to click on the link below to see the next Reign of Chaos battle report. Vault members, click on the link below to see our next matchup. It will be 2,000 points of Space Wolves versus 1,000 Suns. My opponent will be Michael.
Hello.
And look at him, very, very fitting as the Space Wolves player. He is a Space Wolf! He's got his Frost Axe! And he will be swinging it on the battlefield, and it will be fighting against, the 1,000 Suns with Magnus again, with a slightly altered war list again. Very exciting. If you're not a Vault member, we invite you to click on that link below in the video description. Sign up for a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault. You will gain instant access to this battle that we will have between us, doing a custom scenario once again with a twist of a narrative. It's fun. You got some Grey Hunters that you got to rescue, but the illusions of Tzeentch are imminent and they are floating around, and so you may not know if what you're seeing is actually what you are seeing. Very fun.
We'll still kill it.
Oh! Okay, I guess you're gonna shoot yourself.
Yes.
Maybe.
If we have to.
If you must, then it will be a thing, possibly.
Yes.
Thank you very much for watching this Bat Rep. We'll see you in the next one. Happy wargaming.